On 9/11, there were actually 3 buildings that collapsed. Have you heard of the 3rd building, World Trade Center 7?
No, I haven't. I just heard of the 2.
You'd like to see us pull out of Iraq?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, we've been there too long.
Yeah, do you think it's kind of offensive that the president has a press conference with the National Press Corps and makes jokes about not finding weapons of mass destruction?
Oh yeah, yeah. We're over there losing guys and men and women because of the war, and he's joking about it. It's not funny. You know, people are losing their lives because they're looking for something that they can't find.
What do you think about the war in Iraq?
I think it was needed. Personally, I think we should stay over there. Contrary to what people think, all these soldiers getting killed and mothers getting mad, but it's a voluntary military. It's a voluntary military. It's a voluntary military. So they're not over there because they have to be. They're not over there because they have to be. The 9/11 and the war on terror that's why we are at war. It's better to fight overseas than at home.
We've got a government that always creates these buzzwords and catchphrases like the war on crime, and there's more crime than ever today than there was when they started the war on crime 50 years ago. There's the war on drugs, but now there's just as many drugs today, if not more, than when they started the war on drugs. And now we've got the war on terror. So do we think that the government is actually going to accomplish anything?
I don't know. I mean, I think part of me is that they just want something to do. They don't really have anything. They're just kind of sitting in their offices and like, oh, well, who should we go to war with today?
The bill for the war on terror so far is over $400 billion.
Whoa.
So, and they're not done. You know, $1 billion is $1,000 million.
Oh, man.
Would you be surprised that they've spent over $400 billion in the war on terror?
Well, I could believe it. It's been going on so long. I mean, that's a huge amount. You can't even fathom that much money. And there's probably so many other things like that we could do with that money as far as the country goes, which is really kind of unfortunate too. I mean, there's so many things. I don't know where you would start, but I'm pretty good at spending money, so I think it'd be kind of fun.
Okay, I think our government's pretty good at spending money too.
Yeah, maybe not for the right things.
My cousins in Iraq right now, and so I don't know, for me it's a little difficult. I'm kind of worried how he's doing. And
the war?
Yeah.
I don't have an opinion on it.
No? Okay.
Besides that I don't like it because
well, that's your opinion. Tell me.
They're taking my best friend to Iraq.
Okay. There's people saying that there's really no connection between 9/11 and Iraq. I mean, and so we're over there saying that it's about 9/11 when it's not
wasn't
really.
I don't know. I just go off of the Bush, and the information that I'm given basically is that Saddam Hussein or whatever, he has his whole little group of followers. And he wanted to send a message to us saying that, terrorists, they just want to strike terror into our hearts and just to get our country all riled up and afraid and create chaos. I mean, that's what they do.
There's Afghanistan and there's Iraq. They're 2 separate countries.
Oh, yeah.
So
I really don't know, honestly. I mean, it's something that I probably should look into, and I just assumed Bush knew what he was doing.
What do you think about this idea that, and it's pretty likely they want to do something in Iran?
I think it's ridiculous. I mean, what are we going to do? Keep going around and bombing all these different countries? We got problems here in our own country that we need to worry about instead of going and trying to fix somebody else's.